Title: Abyssal Descent. In the heart of the forsaken forest, a moonless night engulfed the land in an impenetrable shroud of darkness. A chilling mist clung to the gnarled trees, weaving tendrils of dread into the very fabric of the air. Only the bravest dared to tread in these haunted woods, where stories of the abyssal creature had turned into whispered nightmares. Evelyn, an intrepid explorer seeking the truth, ventured into the woods despite the ominous warnings. Armed with a flickering lantern and a heart pulsating with unease, she treaded carefully, the forest's silence broken only by her echoing footsteps. The wind seemed to whisper secrets, but its words dissolved into the ether. As the hours passed, the forest's malevolence thickened, and Evelyn's lantern flickered ominously, casting long shadows that seemed to dance with mocking glee. Suddenly, a distant rustle cut through the stillness, causing her heart to leap into her throat. She aimed her lantern towards the source, revealing a fleeting glimpse of leathery wings and glinting, malevolent eyes. Her pulse raced as the creature slinked into view, its elongated limbs moving with an eerie fluidity. Towering on legs that seemed to be more bone than flesh, its body was a grotesque amalgamation of decaying flesh and sinew. Foul stench wafted from its writhing form, curdling the air with a putrid odor. Evelyn's grip on her lantern tightened, her fingers trembling as she tried to steady her aim. But the creature's hypnotic gaze locked onto her, paralyzing her in its sinister embrace. Its maw stretched impossibly wide, revealing rows of needle-like teeth that dripped with a viscous, corrosive fluid. Desperation gripped Evelyn, and with all the willpower she could muster, she tore her gaze away from the creature's eyes and stumbled backward. The lantern clattered to the ground, its feeble light extinguished. Darkness enveloped her, and her heart pounded in rhythm with the creature's haunting footsteps as it closed in. A guttural growl reverberated through the air, followed by the sensation of cold, clammy fingers brushing against Evelyn's trembling skin. She could feel the creature's breath on her neck, its rancid exhalations sending shivers down her spine. With a final surge of terror-fueled strength, she blindly fumbled for her lantern and ignited it. The creature recoiled from the light's searing brilliance, its grotesque form contorting in agony. Evelyn seized the moment and fled, her heart pounding in her ears as she sprinted through the forest, her lantern casting wild shadows that danced like specters around her. The forest seemed to come alive with a cacophony of nightmarish sounds, as if the very trees were whispering dire warnings. But Evelyn dared not look back, for she could still feel the creature's malevolent presence nipping at her heels. Finally bursting from the forest's suffocating grasp, she collapsed onto the edge of a moonlit clearing, the creature's haunting cries fading into the distance. Gasping for air, Evelyn clung to her lantern as if it were her lifeline, her mind forever scarred by the encounter with the abyssal horror that lurked within the depths of the forsaken forest.